What's going on, people? This is Michael Farmer. We're having a BwL moment. It's October the 12th, 2013. I don't even want this in front of me. Forget it. And it's my wedding day. I'm getting married, y'all. It's crazy. I didn't really think it would happen. Did you think it was going to happen, Eric?
Nope, not at all.
See? We didn't think it was going to happen. Chris, you think it was going to happen?
I don't know.
I thought I was going to be alone by myself forever. Shaking my head. I didn't think it was going to happen. But going through this and thinking about all this is that my fiance and my soon-to-be wife, Lauren, she's my Jesus revealed. She reveals to me who Jesus Christ really is because of her unfailing love for me, because of she doesn't worry about past situations and things that happen, but she loves me unconditionally, and she wants to be in a covenant, and she wants to be close to me. And I don't understand it a lot of the time. And it's the same way that Christ loves us. Unconditionally, He loves us. He gives every single thing to us. And sometimes we fail and abandon Him. Because I make mistakes sometimes. And I know I make her upset. But she still loves me more and more in those moments. Yeah. And it doesn't make any sense to me. And it humbles my heart to think that today I'm walking into a covenant relationship. I'm walking into a new season with somebody. And that my purpose is only found in when I get into a covenant relationship with her. And it's the same thing that we do when we get in a covenant relationship with Jesus Christ, that everything is revealed. Things are taken away. Walls are broken down. And Jesus is revealed to me. And He puts me in the full purpose of who I am. And I was reading this morning. And it's from Eph5. And it talks about the husband and the wife and how they're supposed to work and co-labor and respond to each other. And how we're supposed to be spirit-guided relationships. And it says this in verse 21. And it says, and further, submit one out of reverence for Christ. And it says, for wives, this means submit yourselves to the husbands as the Lord, and for the husband is the head, and the husband is the head of his wife, as Christ is the head of the church. He is the Savior of His body, the church. As the church submits to Christ, so wives should submit to their husbands in everything. For husbands, this means love your wives. Just as Christ loved the church, He gave up His life for her, to make her holy, to make her clean, washed by the cleansing of the Word. He did this to present her to Himself to be glorious church without spot, wrinkle, or blemish. Instead, she will be holy and without fault. Husbands ought to love their wives as they love their own bodies. For a man who loves his wife actually shows love for himself. And what this means is this. I feel like we have a community and we have a world that's got the whole marriage thing so chopped up and so messed up. We can't see the revelation of Jesus Christ through the marriage because the marriage has been so distorted by divorce and perverse things that we can't see the revelation of when you see your wife, you should see Jesus revealed. Or when you see your husband, you should see the honor that you give to him shows the honor that you have for Jesus Christ. But it's been so distorted that what happens is when we get tough times, we go through our relationships and things start to get hard, we divorce the situation off and we forsake Christ, we forsake our husband and wives for something else that we feel as though is going to fill that void inside of us when it's only found out through Jesus Christ. And real love will take you back. See, the thing about this is we've got to get a generation of people who really understand that what you do in marriage is not always going to be easy. It's going to be tough times, but you do it out of reverence for Jesus Christ, for the purpose He has for both of your all's lives. And if we can get that, we will truly see the church come together. And we will truly see a nation change. Because it says 2 can send some million to flight. Whatever it may be. Thousands to flight. So how many more will you two, when you get together, in reverence to Jesus Christ and honoring Him? So we've got to get the correction. We've got to learn how to honor Jesus Christ. And we've got to learn how to love Him like we love the church. And when you get that revelation, oh man, you're going to be running. Jesus is going to reveal so many things in you. And I pray that there's a generation that gets that understanding. Because what I'm seeing here is that when you come together and it's not in the right foundation of Christ and you bear good fruit, you bear some seeds, some children, what happens is when you divorce that, it doesn't grow up the right way it should be. And those seeds, they're not nurtured the way they should be, and it produces maybe a crop that isn't what it was meant to be, but the generations afterwards are produced from that same crop. And that same fruits come up. But it was never the fruit that Jesus Christ meant it to be. Spotless and without blemish. So I pray that on my wedding day, that whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, first off, you found what you need in Jesus Christ. But second off, for those who may be going through situations in marriage, divorce, whatever the situation may be, reconcile that situation. And understand that's where Christ is going to come in and fix it up. So I'm just praying today that Jesus is revealed in your all's lives, and I pray for a generation that humbles themselves, that loves the church as Jesus Christ. This is the BwL moment. We out. God bless.